They don't have to see a consular officer before they come here. So we only really get one chance to talk to them. Okay, so you quit your job 4 months ago. What is the job that you used to do?
I was with a little dump truck. We hauled gravel and sand.
You drove dump trucks?
Yeah.
And why did you quit your job?
Because I wanted to make this journey.
For this journey?
Yeah.
So did you quit, or are you on a 90-day vacation?
No, I quit.
You quit?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you go back to the Netherlands,
I have to search for something
you have to find a new job.
Yeah, of course.
Well, when your cousin goes to work every day, what are you gonna do?
Well, that's something I have to figure out.
How much cash do you carry?
Around 650 euros.
650 euros?
Yeah.
How much do you have available on credit cards?
At the moment, it's 180 euros, and every week I get 180 additional.
So you don't have very much money for 90 days. He said he quit his job to come here. So red flags are going up all over the place.
The town of Blaine in northern Washington state sees approximately 5 million vehicles cross the Canada-U.S. border every year.
Hey, do you have your passports?
And the Pacific Highway is the go-to for buses heading to Vancouver.
Have a safe trip.
Today,
So were you on a bus going up there?
I was on the bus, yeah.
the Canada Border Services Agency has rejected a U.S. passport holder's attempted entry into Canada. And that's a red flag for CBP officers.
Why are you going to Canada?
I got a girlfriend over there, sir.
They told me he was not eligible to go into Canada, but not much more about that.
Got the ticket here, sir.
I have to verify and make sure that he's an American coming back. I also have to verify that there's no wants or warrants or that no one's looking for him. Here, sir. Can you just have you put your hands on that?
The traveler's name has triggered an armed and dangerous alert.
Nothing sharp, dangerous on you right now?
In New York City, U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers are searching for contraband coming in from a known drug source country.
Yeah.
And they may have hit on something.
When you see brick-like objects inside of the suitcase, it might be cheese, or it's coke or heroin in a brick. Just cut it right down the middle, just in case it is a load. Yeah, no, just let it. Today is a no-go. This happens to be dulce de leche. You'll get a lot of it out of the Dominican Republic. Cut open a couple of them. It is what it is. It's just candy. But these are the types of ways that they also conceal the narcotics. Right now, we didn't hit anything, but it looked pretty promising on the X-ray. But at least they're doing the right thing. They're being observed.
The luggage is cleared for contraband, but a package intercepted at the cargo warehouse is ringing alarm bells.
Our team, they came across a shipment that contained a white granular substance that fits the profile of a synthetic drug. So what we're going to do from here is we're going to don all our protective gear and we're going to break the shipment down. We're going to do a couple of tests just in case we do have cocaine.
At the Pacific Highway border crossing,
Nothing sharp, dangerous on you right now?
the traveler's in custody after his name set off an armed and dangerous alert.
I saw the alarm. I wanted to make sure he didn't have a weapon or anything on him, so we grabbed him so we can figure out what's actually going on.
A luggage exam reveals he's recently returned from Europe and Iraq.
All right, so you just stay there. We'll just talk for a minute to figure this out. You just came back from Europe?
Went to Kurdistan.
Okay.
What brought you to Kurdistan? Florida, sir.
So how'd you get over to the U.S.?
Exchange student.
Okay. And then from that, what'd you do?
From that, we go back because there was death threats for me. Because associated with Americans, so we stayed here and went to school in college for a couple years.
Okay.
All my friends in college were vets, so I had to join the army.
Okay. I have to verify and make sure that he's who he says he is.
In Detroit,
So you don't have very much money for 90 days.
a Dutch traveler claims he's come to the U.S. for an extended family visit.
He's unemployed. He said he quit his job to come here. So red flags are going up all over the place. Your cousins coming here to visit. Are they going to feed you?
Yes, I hope so.
But when you communicate him, you don't communicate in English.
No,
Who is this one right here?
he is someone from Canada. I visited last year. My dad worked in Canada at a small farm when he was 19. I was over there to visit those people.
Because she said something about the weather was good for haying.
Yeah, because she has a farm.
And you worked on the farm.
No, I visited them for a couple of days.
Do you know why she would say the weather is good for haying? Why she would be communicating that to you?
Because I asked for that.
But that's in Canada, right?
Yeah, that's in Canada.
We'll just leave your phone and your passport right here. You said you have one more check bag?
Yeah. So what's the problem if I may ask?
There's not necessarily a problem. When people come in on the ESTA program, they're held to a little bit of a higher standard. Okay? You know, you're coming in, you don't have a job, you recently quit your job, you're working age, you're coming for the maximum allowed on the ESTA program. Is that your bag?
Yeah.
Okay. Just have a step back, okay? I haven't seen anything that's going to get you sent home. However, if you're coming here to work and you lied to me, then anytime you want to change any of your answers, just let me know.
At JFK Airport in New York City,
Our team came across a shipment that contained a white granular substance.
CBP officers are busting open a massive shipment of suspected narcotics.
We're just going to carefully open the first bag, then we'll get into the second bag. We'll scoop out a fair amount and fill out that vial. This is the type of stuff we see frequently at JFK. This is actually one of the larger ones. We normally see them anywhere from a half-kilo size, packaged in silver foil, to larger bundles such as this. We're testing right now for a general narcotic alkaloid, and we're going to also hit it for cocaine. Came up negative for cocaine. I'm like 99% sure it's gonna be a synthetic drug, but we still have to go through the process of sending it to the lab so they can specifically identify the drug. We're gonna have to secure it, sample it, send that sample to the lab. Once it comes back positive, they'll follow up with an investigation on the persons that imported it, as well as every part of that supply chain. You just came back from Europe? Okay. What brought you to Kurdistan?
CBP officers have detained a U.S. Army vet whose name has triggered an armed and dangerous alert.
I have to verify and make sure that he's who he says he is. So he told me that he did come to America in 2006. I've learned that he came over to the United States as a foreign exchange student. He got his permanent residency. He joined the U.S. military. He said when he was over in Iraq, he wasn't able to see his family, so he's just come back from a trip to Kurdistan. He saw his family, then he went through Europe, and then is flying back.
No, it's not an exact match. Looking at his passport and looking at the name and the date of birth, we were able to determine it was not him.
It looks like a case of mistaken identity.
It was an armed and dangerous, and we had to control the individual while we worked through it.
All right, so it looks like we're almost done. We'll get you out of here in a couple minutes. We'll get you on the next bus going north or south.
Initially, we took him into custody and placed him in handcuffs to try to isolate from the innocent traveling public any threat or law enforcement concern. Then we worked through those concerns. We put him back into the bus travel circuit.
Perfect. We're going to do your thumb. No, start with the thumb. We're not going to roll. We're just pressing down.
I'm a war veteran. I was in the United States Army for 3.5 years. I went to Afghanistan. I lost friends over there. And I was born in Iraq, so every time I come and leave, this is how I get treated, so.
And can you just stand over there with a quick picture?
This is just a routine action that we take each and every day in protecting the homeland.
Every day, New York's JFK International Mail Facility processes 500,000 parcels from across the globe.
Here at JFK, our role is to prevent any type of illicit items coming in that could harm the United States, either economically or physically. We search the packages, we run it through x-rays. If something seems out of the ordinary, we will continue a further examination.
I got some kind of shape on here. It's coming from the Republic of Cameroon. We're gonna go to our examination room, open it up, and take a closer look at it. This is kind of tight. Okay, let's go.
He's a human.
Take your stop, follow me.
You're all set.
Thank you.
A Dutch traveler insists he's spending 3 months with relatives as a guest. The officer is concerned he may overstay his welcome.
If you're coming here to work and you lied to me, but anytime you want to change any of your answers, just let me know. Okay, you can go ahead and put this back together.
There's nothing suspicious in the bags, so attention turns back to the traveler's cell phone.
I need somebody to read these messages in your phone. So right now we're waiting on a Dutch translator. What it's going to do is it's going to tell a story of what your plans are while you're here. My goal is not to send you home. My goal is to make sure that if you're coming to the United States, that you're going to abide by our immigration laws. Of course. Okay. Oh, I think we have a Dutch translator. Hello. Oh, I'm happy to see you.
Hi.
Yeah. So this gentleman is coming to visit his cousin, and all I would like you to do is perhaps read some of the communication that he has.
It says, I don't know if it pertains to the trip here, but it says, good luck with your job.
You're coming here to work on somebody's farm, aren't you?
No, sir.
Why would somebody who knows that you're coming here for 90 days say good luck at your job when you haven't even worked in the Netherlands in 4 months?
What are you bringing down today?
At the Pacific Highway border crossing,
Have a good day.
a rented SUV has been diverted into secondary for an inspection.
After I'm done with the car, I'll call you guys up. It's 7 females, Canadian. They are going down to a bachelorette party down in Seattle.
And they brought a friend.
Oh dear. Looks like I got some party stuff in the car.
And where there's a party, there are often party drugs.
I wouldn't think that there would be bulk smuggling. It's probably going to be personal use, if anything. I didn't see any narcotics, I didn't see any alcohol. They're going to be released. They'll go down to Seattle. Have fun, I guess. I'm sad to say I know exactly who you're talking about.
My boyfriend, Ryan.
Ryan may be a bit deflated by the experience.
He was fuller earlier.
But for these ladies, the party is just getting started. At New York's JFK Airport mail facility,
Looks like skulls.
Is it human?
a package from the Republic of Cameroon has officers scratching their heads.
Some type of animal.
Yes, got quite a few in here. Some